Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Afifah binti Mahadhir Shah. Today we are going to explain about circuit switching. In the circuit switching topic, we're gonna cover about crossbar switch, multi-stage switch, time slot interchange, and TDM bus. Okay, this is the crossbar switch with 3 input and 4 output. I will explain it later. For your information, crossbar switch also known as cross point switch or matrix switch because it is a collection of switches arranged in matrix configuration. Crossbar switches are commonly used in information process application such as telephony and circuit switching. The advantage of crossbar switch is fast but very expensive to make. Also, crossbar switch connecting multiple inputs to multiple outputs in a matrix manner like this. So, the crossbar switch connect and inputs. This is input line and this is output line. It connects and inputs to M outputs in a grid using electronic micro switches, which is the electronic micro switches we use are transistor at each cross point. This is the cross point of a crossbar switch. The major limitation of this design is the number of cross points required. To connect N inputs to N outputs using a crossbar switch requires N times N cross point. For example, to connect 1000 inputs to 1000 outputs requires a switch with 1 million cross point. Okay, this is the example of crossbar switch with 3 inputs and 4 outputs that is more simpler for you to understand the crossbar.
I, Nurul Syahirah, will explain about multi-stage switch. Okay, first of all, N are the input lines. Okay, a multi-stage switch is actually a combination of crossbar switch, but it has more stages than the crossbar switch. Normally, it has 3 stages. Okay, as we know, in a single crossbar switch, only one row or column is active in any connection. So, for multi-stage switch, we will need N times N cross points. This is to allow multiple paths inside switch to help to decrease the number of cross points. These are the cross points. Okay, as you can see from the diagram, each cross point in the middle stage can be accessed by the first and the third stage. Okay, there are steps on how to design this diagram. First of all, we have to divide the N input lines into a single input lines. The formula inside the N per N crossbar is N times K, which K is the number of the crossbars in the middle stage. Second step, we use K crossbars, each of size N times N, and N per N times N per N in the middle stage. For the last stage, we use K times N for the N per N crossbar in the third stage. In multi-stage switch, we have a little calculation for the diagram. First of all, this is the formula. N per N times K is from the first stage, plus K times by N per N times N per N is from the second stage, plus N per N times K times N is from the third stage. So we will get 2KN plus K times by N per N squared. This is the formula, and we have to remember to calculate it in the final exam. Okay. For your information, multi-stage switch will have smaller cross points compared to the single stage switch. in single stage switch, we have n square only because it have bigger cross points compared to the multi-stage switch. Okay, so we continue. Blocking is times when one input cannot be connected to an output because no path is available. It's like the input lines cannot find their own cross points because the path is not there. So for the single stage switch, blocking does not occur because their input and output lines have their own cross points, so that there will no blocking occurs. In order to minimize and eliminate blocking, we have closed criterion, which is 2n minus 1, also known as k less or equal than 2n minus 1. So this formula is used to decrease blocking, so that we have more cross points, and every input lines will have their own cross points and output line. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Wan Sofina, and now I'm going to talk about time slot interchange, or TSI. Okay. First, TSI consists of RAM with several memory locations. The size of each location is the same as the size of a single time slot, because the number of locations is the same as the number of inputs. In most cases, the number of inputs are usually equal to the number of outputs. RAM fills up from the incoming data from time slots in the order received. Slots are then sent out in an order based on the decisions of a control unit.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Batrisyia. So I will talk about TDM bus. So these are the control unit, and this is the bus, this line, and this is the micro switches. So the input and output lines, this line, are connected to the high-speed bus, which is this one, through input and output gates, the micro switches. And each gate is closed during one of the 4 slots. So during the same time slots, only one output gate is closed. So this pair of gates allows a burst of data to be transferred from one specific line, for one specific input line to one specific output line using the bus. So the control unit opens and closes the gates according to the switching needed, as this is the example. So that's all. Thank you.